How you been?
Been good. Got anywhere in particular you want me to sit?
Sit right there in the middle if you don't mind.
Sure.
I got that. Do you watch any other episodes that we streamed lately?
I have not. I didn't know if they were ever uploaded.
They are. They're on Twitch. We are live right now.
Sick.
Yeah.
Let me get out my notebook.
Hello, chat. We'll get started here in a few minutes. You excited?
Yeah. I've never really done a one-on-one sort of thing before, so.
I think it'll be fun. Me and Ryan and Yate did his Friday. We did Ty's Thursday. And I got Ben Tuesday, Caroline Wednesday. Caroline had appendicitis.
Appendicitis?
So she was in the hospital. They sent her home with antibiotics.
During the middle of a session?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you had to send her home.
No.
Okay,
They just sent her home from the hospital the other day. I didn't even know. Ryan told me.
Jeez.
Have you talked to Caroline? She's in the hospital. I was like, no, I didn't even know.
Well, I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah, she'll be here Wednesday, she said, for her sesh.
All right. What's today, the 7th?
I think so. Yeah, so.
All right.
Already. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Goblins Tavern. Today we have a special guest, Jake.
Hi.
Say hi, Jake.
Into this camera?
That camera, yeah.
Howdy.
We are doing a little one-off with Jake today. We're doing a background session with him. We did a couple other ones in the past videos. So, tell us a little bit about your character.
So, I play Lord Sheila Hargraves. I think Hargraves is the
Harburry is what you
Harburry. That's the name I gave him.
Harburry.
Hargraves not correct. That's from a fictional property. He is a Pact of Celestial Warlock. He is a grade A bastard, and his patron is doing its damn best to try and make sure he becomes a good person, because he absolutely didn't start as one. Currently isn't.
What age were you when you made your little pact promise with your patron?
So I had it that he had his little promise of power for about 5 years. And I think he said he's currently 40. So it was roughly around like 29 when he first made his pact. Pretty late into his life. Definitely like
Down on his luck.
bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
Just bitter at the world.
Yeah.
Not a very pleasant person to talk to or be around. Also, I got these neat dice I was going to use for him. They're like supposed to look like potions.
Oh.
Yeah, take a look at these.
Those are dope.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll them on their side so they all like come out like that.
Yeah, those are sick. These are the stone D6 that I got.
Yeah, those are heavy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I got those from the Red Fair in Michigan when we went. Which was fun. That was a fun trip. We dressed up for that.
Sweet.
Yeah. Have you looked into your patrons yet? Options?
It was essentially just a celestial. I mean, do you mean options as in like who the celestial is?
Yeah. Well, I've got a. We haven't discussed this. I've got a full pantheon.
Okay.
And I have an idea for one that would be perfect for your character.
And
It
let's
doesn't
go with that
necessarily have to be a celestial. We can always flavor it a little different.
one. Sure.
So I think it would work really good.
Okay. Yeah.
His name is Net.
Net.
Or
N-E-T.
Yeah. Or as you know him, it's Net.
Okay. Not this one. That one doesn't work.
There's more pencils and stuff behind you if you need them.
Oh, I got one. All right.
situate the mic. I had to move the mics to the center to get better sound. We had some issues with it.
Okay.
And some, I ended up running an ether cord for the video pretty much for the video because it was lagging. So we got that. So we got that handled. So you're in a perfect time. We got good sound and we got good video today.
Sounds excellent.
Yeah. So I guess today we'll start with a little backstory. So say you're sitting in a gambling hall in the city of Broken Gate, which would be here is your Millennium.
Yes.
Is your domicile
where he was at the height of his
the
sort
lordship.
of fame.
So we were gonna start in that era right now, in your kind of high moment of fame, sitting in a gambling hall in Broken Gate. What you said you would be playing dice, correct?
His favorite game to play was dice.
Dice,
because he believed he could always charm his way out of, like, especially with liar's dice, convince people
charismatic.
as best he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always put on a show, so it is nothing less than putting on a show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't say that earlier. I'm gonna bring that up. So we sit at a table with 3 or 4 other patrons, and you are all playing liar's dice.
Okay.
You've probably been here for a couple hours. It's probably late. Say about 11, 12 o'clock. Late.
Oh, he stays as long as he can.
Yeah. And you weren't doing too bad. But you did borrow from the house to get started. Just like you've done every other time you've come here.
Of course.
Because, word is... Your word is your pool, your money here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, as you sit here and play liar's dice, you see 4 other gentlemen with you. Human male. He's wearing a almost a cowboy style hat. Got a low over his eyes. And he's going to be the first to roll.
I believe you play with 5 dice, right?
We'll actually get over the rules.
Okay.
Liar's Dice is a popular dice-based game that appears in a lot of fantasy settings, and is most well known for being a part of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So the way the game works is that all players roll their dice and then take turns betting. It says 5 6-sided dice. Yes.
Okay. 5 dice. Let's get a nice spread of color.
Yeah. I got a roll for more. Here, so. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say there's 3.
Okay.
So roll the dice and take turns betting on how many dice of a certain number are under all the cups. As the players take turns, they must either raise the bet by raising the face value of the die, or the number of the die they bet.
So I could go like this, and I would hide it from you, and I'd be like, I start out with 2 2s.
2 2s, and then I could go and double that to 4 2s.
Yeah, you could do 3 2s,
4
4
2s,
2s, 5, as many as you want.
Yeah,
or
as
you
many
could say-
as we think is on the total. So I'm gonna roll these real quick, and I'm gonna write them down. It'll be easier for me. And don't worry, I'll be fair. I will roll for them as a 3. Pencil out of that mouse behind you.
Sure. Nope, that one's broken.
Is there a mechanical one in there?
Yes, it is.
Alright. They're gonna go first. I'm gonna say that there are 4 1s. And I will How'd your dice roll?
Oh, I already wrote down the numbers.
Okay.
So technically everything in my hand is already entirely new result. Coin pouch.
What's all in there? Bunch of golds and coppers. Oh, and a ruby.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I say that there are
4 1.
4 ones, and I will put in 20 dragons, which will be 2 gold pieces.
Okay. He takes a moment to eyeball everyone at the table, like with complete, utter confidence. He says, 5 twos.
You see one.
He puts down with these. I think these are the same size.
Yeah, that's
Just puts down just one.
just one. So you got. I think you have to meet the bet.
Oh!
And then you can raise it.
I think this is a similar size.
Or it'd be 2 of the 5s for the 10. Because these are 10 dragons.
Ah.
Those are 5 dragons.
These are cool.
Yeah.
He puts down 10.
Puts down those. You see one of the gentlemen kind of puts his dice to the side. The other one is going to say 6 ones. And put down another 10. And the other guy will match it.
I'm trying to do the statistics in my head. So we've got 4 people, 5 dice, 20 dice. And we've now matched 11. It's gonna go big. He casually slides a single 50. And he says 3 5s.
There should have been their dice today, but it's okay. We'll let you have this one. Let you have this one.
Okay.
You see
sweet coins.
You see 2 of the gentlemen get up and walk off.
Just me and old Buck with a cowboy hat left. Okay. So we're rolling a new round then? Alright.
Isn't there a wild?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's. Cause we played with in another game, and we played with a wild.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the wild?
It would be a 1. It would be you could make it anything.
Ah.
So if you had like 3 5s and 2 1s, you could have 5 5s, or you know what I mean, or.
Okay.
So do you want to play wilds?
Sure.
Okay. It's just a. It's on your bet.
He puts down no 30. he says 1-4.
1-4. Okay. He'll match your 30. Let's say 3 4s. 1, 2, 4.
Let's raise the stakes. 4 4s. I put down another 10.
Okay. Five 3s.
Five 3s? I have to call liar on that. That's baloney. There's no way there's 5 3s.
No way there's 5 3s?
No way there's 5
Oh,
3s.
5 3s. I have 2. How many do you have?
Technically, I have 1 3 and 2 1s. So does that make it 5 3s? Oh.
Technically, because I have two 3s.
Man. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm still ahead on this one. You can't break my stride.
Now, so is it we leave the pot, or it's just between me and you, so it wouldn't go into a. You usually drop a person out, so we will call that as a straight. All right.
Currently ahead still. Can at least pay back my debts. I
Okay.
don't know when to quit.
I'm gonna say you roll. Don't know when to quit.
Okay.
You see, as you're sitting here playing these few hands with this cowboy hat wearing gentleman. Roll a perception check as you're doing that.
11, and I believe he has a +0 to his wisdom. So
Okay, so an 11. You're
Just
pretty
an
caught
11.
up. You're pretty caught up in the hands. Not
Oh.
very. You know, you're here a lot, so you're comfortable. Okay.
he's confident.
Confident. Oh yeah, with a strut.
He doesn't
Almost.
even care if he's never seen this guy or recognizes this guy. He completely believes he's on a winning hand. He's on a hot streak. Nothing can take him down.
All right. Did you roll for your?
I did.
Okay.
I wrote him down. These are
Um,
different.
I'm gonna say they're 4 3s.
I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. All right. 5 3s.
How challenge that?
Okay. I only have a single 3.
I have 2.
So you were lying from the beginning, you son of a bitch! Ah!
You see the little smirk on the cowboy's face.
One more hand. One more hand and I take home everything.
I rolled 2 3s on both of those hands. All right, we're gonna make it interesting. We're gonna
Okay.
put 50 to start it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna say there are 4 2s.
I'm gonna say that there is.
It's a good game. I really like this game.
Oh man, this is challenging.
Yeah, you picked a good one as your favorite game, And as you sit here and
I think I might just be as bad as he is at this game.
As you sit here and contemplate, even without rolling a perception check, you see that a few of the bodyguards around the casino, little gambling hall, kind of gathered and almost keeping an eye on you. If you could look up and look at one, he's looking at you. And if you kind of scan the room in another direction, there's another one looking at you.
He's negative. He can't not play another hand to try and pay back what he started with, at least. So through hard sweat. You said 4 2s? He's gonna say there's 3 3s.
I'll challenge it.
I have 2 3s.
I have no 3s and no 1s. Do you have any 1s?
1 1.
2 6s, 2 2s, and a 5.
I should have challenged you from the get-go.
No 2s.
He's really not good at hiding the fact that he's under pressure. Looking at what he has left.
Another round?
Don't you know it, kid?
We'll keep it. High. As we sit and play.
He won. He gets to make the first wager.
I say there are 4 3s.
Okay, I learned my lesson. I'm putting this down and immediately challenging this.
So I have 3. Do you have 1?
Oh.
So I have 2 3s and an ace. So
I also have a 1, which now counts as a 3. You know what? This is totally in character.
That's it. Do you wish for another hand?
I won't stop now. We keep going. Whoa! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Oh.
I gotta re-roll these. Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna write these down. I'm just gonna look at them.
That's fine.
Alright.
I say there are 4 3s.
The same opener every time.
I like my 3s. But seems that they like me too.
Throw in an extra 10. Say there's 2 4s.
Okay. So 10. I'll throw in 20. And then I say that there
Oh no.
are 3 6s.
We'll match that.
Okay.
And I'll say there's 4 6s.
4 6s. I'll challenge that.
I have 2 6s.
There are exactly 4 6s.
Yes! Big money!
Another round, good sir? One more? Hello, chat. How are you doing?
Oh, you No,
We're just
one
playing a
more,
little
boss.
hand of liar's dice.
We're gonna raise the
Sitting-
stakes.
We're sitting in a gaming hall in Broken Gate. Sheila has lost a few rounds.
But I'm coming back. I can feel a hot streak coming.
He feels that he's coming back. Let's see.
Puts down
Ooh.
100.
Rich blood
accidentally
today.
just moved in my
Rich
dice.
blood!
Okay.
Okay. So,
I will say there's 3 twos.
okay. I'll say there's 5 twos.
Trying to do the statistics in my head.
There are 10 dice. That means half of them have to be twos. Or ones. But, we have aces in our sleeves, so... Statistically, how do you feel about your chances?
4 threes.
4 threes?
4 threes. Pony up.
Okay. What was that, 50?
A whole 50.
Alright. I say there are 5 fives.
Now I have to straight up call that. No way. I don't have a single one.
That's all I needed.
You had
2 5s and 2 1s. Look right here. And as that hand concludes, you see him, the cowboy man, go to scoop it up, and he looks up at you, but looks kind of past you, as you feel this large hand sit on your shoulder, as another man sits next to you at the table. Large, beautiful, green, freshly pressed 3-piece suit. He's got a yellow handkerchief sticking out of the side. He has almost humongous hands. He's probably 6'2", big. His suit fits him like a freaking glove. Like, it's so tight that his muscles pop. And you know him as the house. He's
He's the proprietor of this place.
Shorty, they call him, also known as Sammy the Hand.
How ironic. He's absolutely tall.
And as soon as he sits down, the cowboy grabs his stuff and leaves the table.
Sammy, how are you?
Wonderful day, isn't it? Oh, nice. Do you want to play a hand? I'd love to play a hand with you.
No, I can't say no.
We'll start with 20, and I'll let you go first.
Okay. What do I owe the pleasure? Normally not at the VIP table.
No, well, neither are you. So you spending big money tonight.
Well, you know, I have meager tastes, big aspirations.
You've always had
He,
big aspirations, Sheila.
He is completely being mocked by this man because he hasn't gotten really any wealth yet, so he's pretty poorly dressed, but about as sharp as a man who has nothing can really be dressed. So, I guess I go first. Let's start off simple. Why don't we go with...
Okay.
Let's just say, 2 twos.
2 twos. I'll say 3 twos. As 2 more of his goons kind of shuffle behind you and cross their arms and kind of stand and watch.
You know, they say 3's a company. Well, I like to think that there's 4 twos. feels his purse getting lighter by the moment.
I'll knead it and raise it. Let's say 5.
Well, I mean, that clearly has to be nonsense. So I will call your bluff, good sir.
Okay.
With
15?
every penny I have.
I know, immediate. I have 2 1s and a 2. Do you have 2 2s by chance?
Only one.
Lucky on you. But
Looks like I get popped.
looks like you owe me less money today.
I see.
Well, we have we have been considering your debt for some time, and we know that you're in here almost weekly.
Well,
Have you talked to your bookie in the past month or so?
Oh yes, I definitely have a bookie.
Oh, yeah. So.
Yeah.
How much
As far
does
as
he
I
tell
know.
you that you owe?
Well, he definitely a real person. Tells me everything's just fine because I've been on quite the hot streak. As he collects his tiny assortment of pennies into his hands. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it big.
When was the last time you won here?
Well, depends on your definition of winning.
Coming up and paying the house, which you owe.
I always break even. Mostly. Sometimes.
Some rare occasions, yes.
I have before.
But you're too greedy, Sheila. That's the problem. You always think that another hand will solve your... You were up for a minute there. I was watching you from the corner.
I was this close.
In the last 10 occasions, you were this close.
Yeah, well, you know. So...
I suggest you gather your pennies and collect more and come see me. Gentlemen, can you escort him out? As these 2 hefty gentlemen kind of pull you up out of your chair, one on each side.
I only have enough to make do. Come on. I need just a little more and I can win big, please.
Well, not tonight. And the 2 gentlemen kind of usher you to the door and almost set you out on
Just
your ass.
completely dragged out.
Into the street and just set you out on your ass into the dirt and a little mud. As you sit here and count your pennies,
9
a little
dragons.
crow flies down and sits on your shoulder.
Get the hell off me.
You can shoo him off. And he kind of hops down and hops in the street, and you see it kind of look around real quick. I told you, Sheila. You just don't understand.
What do you know me?
I've known you how many years now, Sheila? How many years have you promised your patronage? But what have you given me for my effort in making me the man that you wished to be?
He doesn't answer and he just grips a penny. He hucks it at the damn thing.
Don't squander your last penny as it flies away.
I have 8 more! And he scrambles back over to find it where it landed in the muck.
As you grab that penny, you wake up as a younger self, and you wake up laying under a statue of the goddess of fortune, good fortune. Broken, probably pretty beaten. Your little wiry mustache, a little matted and a little deeper than a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh yeah.
Matted hair. What would you be wearing in this time of hardship? Would you be...
When he was younger, he was definitely like basically a peasant. You know, he had very little other than like mostly just like basic shirt and rag pants, like completely bare minimum. He had nothing. And he is just sitting there caked in dirt, unwashed clothes he hasn't had the time to do.
Weeks of unwashed, unkempt. Your shoes falling apart. The pants are breaking at the seams.
They're patched up as much as they can be from whatever material possible.
Yeah, little pieces of rope and string kind of hold them together. You sit up and look up at this beautiful face of this statue. What do you think as you sit there and look upon this beautiful face? It's just this beautiful woman in these flowing robes, and she has this big urn of water that's spilling out onto the top of the fountain.
He like lays under it in a way that like almost perspective could be his face is right under where the spout would be pouring, and he just like sits there and stares at it. He's just like, one day I'm gonna make it big. I won't be tied down. I won't be shackled to this awful life. And he is just completely is filled not with hope, but resentment. He feels bitter and angry and like lashing out completely in his mind, though he just lays there completely expressionless.
Who do you lash out to or at? Is it yourself, or is it those that have made a better life than you? Is it those that you see every day in fine clothes and horse-drawn carriages and big houses, full purses, beautiful watches, everything that you could want?
He lashes out partially. He resents the rich for being what he couldn't be or he can't be. But the one thing he secretly blames the most is his family. He thinks it's their fault they're poor. They've been keeping him down. And he was destined for something better than what they can provide. He completely is lost in this just despicable worldview.
Yeah, you sit there and the sun gets a little hotter and brighter as you just lay there and almost entranced at the face. Beautiful marble carved perfectly. The years of precision in this. It's unmatchable with any other statues. Almost as if it was a person turned to stone. It's perfect. You see this black crow land on your shoulder. Kind of look at you like back and forth almost curiously.
He takes a moment to register it. And he looks over. He's like, he immediately like swipes at it. He's like, I'm not dirt yet. Get out of here.
And you kind of brush away and it kind of comes back and kind of picks at your shirt a little bit.
What do you want? Get out of here.
More? What do you want?
What? Excuse me?
What is your desire? What? You seem to ache for something. Something that hasn't been fulfilled in your life.
He pulls a single penny, all he has in his pocket. He stares at it and is like, I'm losing my fucking marbles. I am losing it.
As you do that, you see that coin turns from a penny to a 10.
He holds it in his fingers and just starts like flipping it around.
Those are simple requests. But is that truly the thing you seek?
Takes one little look over back at the crow, like,
And he kind of hops back just a little bit.
You do this?
And much more.
Pockets it. So you can talk. I'm not crazy.
And it kind of jumps side to side and kind of nods its head.
How'd you do that?
Believe.
He pulls out the 10 again, puts it back in his finger and starts staring at it. I can't make it a 50. I don't think you believe.
It's more if you
That's what I'm doing here.
Do you believe in the money? The money is nothing but it's a metal. It is a metaphor
Metaphor.
for power.
It buys my lunch, buys my dinner, buys my clothes. This is not a metaphor. I want this to be a 50.
Well, there's things that we can exchange for hundreds and thousands. But if that's all you're after, you kind of turns a little bit and glances at you with one eye.
Wait.
Kind of fluffs his feathers just a little bit, shakes his tail.
Okay. Money's a metaphor. Sure. How? You're saying I can do that?
Not you, per se, but me through you.
You can give me the power to turn a 5 into 100.
We
1,000.
can give you the power to acquire thousands, but that is all upon your choosing. I have things that I need done, and I can't do them myself.
He feels the weight of the 10 flipping through his fingers, and it is a feeling he has not felt in a long time. Even a simple 10 is more coinage or heft to it than he's really held before.
You only had copper.
Okay?
It's pretty much, you've had coppers there, you've been begging and crying and making your life through on coppers.
Exactly. So he stares at the crow. What do you need done?
Well, I have, not immediately, but I see you've become quite a needed person. I think I can help you, you can help me in the future, we can work out some kind of pact. Just know that you owe me. When the time comes, I don't want questions. I don't want struggles, I want actions.
He takes just about like a single second to think it over. And he like instinctively reaches his hand out to shake a hand and then stares at the crow.
He kind of pecks at your finger once and
Good enough. Yeah, you know what?
he draws just enough blood that
Ow? That was not necessary.
sort of was. Take yourself to the inn. Tell Maria that I sent you. The name is Net.
Tell who?
Maria. She's a server there. She will get you a place to sleep for the night. And we'll work on some other things. And
Sure. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
as you flick your finger, he caws and flutters off. And that flash of him fluttering off, just like he did on the street when you threw that copper at him, or that piece at him, just brought you back to that.
He is crawling on the mud. At that moment, he was literally just searching the ground for the single penny he throws. Just stops for a moment to like what it is, I'm not doing it. I'll make my fortune my own way. I don't need no damn crow. Damn magic. I'm a self-made man. I got to where I was because I did it. No stupid net.
So you crawl yourself to your feet after finding your piece on the ground. Dust your pants and jacket off and head to the horse stable where you have your mare waiting for you. It is probably 1 in the morning.
At least I still got you. Any pockets, what little change he has. Gets ready to saddle the horse. I'll just go somewhere else.
So you go back to Millennium?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, you know what? Been a lot enough time. Don't forget about my debts. I'll start it big. You think I'll go by, we'll say Steve. Nobody cares about a guy named Steve.
Just blend in.
Genius. I can screw him out as much money as I can and gamble it all back. And I'll be able to pay it back and buy that house.
So you make your way to Millennium. How does he make his way in Millennium? How does he become the person that you see that he needed to be?
He immediately starts by like trying to go back to a little bit of old ways, going into a nice clothing store, seeing if he can get a like quick pickpocket out of like a slightly different outfit, just enough things to change, all without paying, of course, and try and like change up his appearance, make things look a little bit nicer, as much as he can to not be too flashy.
Cleaner. Straighten your mustache, trim your beard, probably shave your face.
Absolutely.
What do? You go for, do you go to other barons and other lords of the area and plead assistance, or and how do you go about building your baron's empire?
Old habits die hard. He doesn't have a lot of money left, so the only way he can get back without debasing himself, in his mind, is to go back to gambling. Immediately, again, tries false persona, try to gamble that, like, again, get debts from the house, use that to pay back money, and try and earn his way again.
Okay, so
It's the same cycle,
same
endlessly
cycle.
repeat.
On your own this time, you do eventually create some sort of name for yourself, wealth of friends, bankers, loan sharks, bookies. You know pretty much everybody on this little island of Kavaria. But it's not a small island, it's pretty big. So there's Broken Gate, and there's the actual city of Kavaria, and then there's Millennium. You promise great deeds to barons of other cities to help with thieves, or you hire your own little henchmen to go handle small things, and start to grow your popularity back, grow your persona. And eventually you get asked by the Lord of Kavaria to handle a very strict issue that they have of military power from another continent. They had sent a general over, and he was issuing almost a ultimatum of them to join him in the army.
Okay.
And you went and negotiated with them and got them off of that because, of course, you're charismatic.
Absolutely.
You fed them soldiers instead of they wanted the Lord Emperor pretty much to fight with them, but he sent a handful of soldiers instead.
Okay.
And you negotiated all that, so he gave you quite a large estate. in Millennium. And pretty much control for a period.
So this is pre
Yeah.
lordship. Okay.
This is pre-lordship. And this is pretty much how you built your name and garnered that on your own. But every footstep you took, you were pushed back to. But you slowly and gradually made it through and garnered that respect.
If there's anything about him, it's that he never gives up.
Never gives up.
Maybe when he should.
Yeah.
He doesn't back down.
Yeah, even when he should. Definitely when he should. And you spend a lot of time throwing your elaborate shindigs, parties, birthday parties. You, especially your first birthday party in the house, was renowned. You had lords and ladies galore. Everybody was invited, and almost everybody that was invited came. More so due to acquaintance, but friendship is another thing. You have garnered respect, but you have also garnered a large debt as you proceeded into your fantastical parties, excessive gambling, and
Definitely a lot of excess.
everything. Suits and shoes and cigars and
Food, wine.
keg upon keg of ale. You would buy out the vineyard at times just to throw your elaborate parties.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything that you would especially have at one of your large birthday parties?
He loved ice sculptures. That was one of the things he was always fascinated by when he was younger and poor, was the fact that nobles would have these expensive statues carved out of something as fleeting as ice. They would spend tons of money on it just for something that would be gone in a day. And that's the thing he believed symbolized true wealth more than anything.
True
It wasn't just building a statue. It was a statue out of something fleeting, worthless. And so he would make sure to commission ice sculpture of himself, and he also always had a sculpture of the goddess of fortune. That same statue he found himself lost under, just because he thinks that it's just so extravagant.
I would say that it was so extravagant that it would pour wine out of the jug.
Perfectly chilled wine.
Perfectly chilled
In
wine.
an
They would
ice
pour it
sculptured
directly
jug.
through, and they would come and serve themselves on this fountain of beautiful ice and wine. You spent more than your fair share. More than anyone should have.
Absolutely. Nobody should do that.
No.
Well, actually, support ice sculpture artists. They deserve it.
Yeah. Do you have a family that you would bring into any of this? Brothers,
No.
sisters, wife?
He has a family. Never would he ever bring them into this. Again, he grew up, he resented them.
Okay.
He believed they were the source of his problems. And now he finally escaped them in his mind. He made this himself, quote unquote.
Yep. He built his small empire.
Yeah.
How often would you throw your elaborate balls?
At least like 4 times a year, like every 3 months. One on his birthday, and then every 3 months
3 months
since that.
after.
Yeah.
Okay. You come to one of these, and this one is not as packed as they've been over the years.
Well, that definitely annoys him.
Not as vibrant, loud, and cheerful. More of almost a mockery of your former parties. The amount of people are kind of separate and not intermingling, and they're all talking under their breath, and it's more of a. Do you see this? He did spend money on that again, didn't he? Well, the food's always good. At least we're here for the food.
He sits at the top of his balcony, which he has overlooking the ballroom of his estate, where he would usually, announce stupid, lavish things or, greet guests at a specific time. And he sits there. There's not a spotlight on him, like there usually is. He's just tapping his foot and staring out, counting the difference in how many people he would usually have here. It's just... I don't get it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make any sense. They always show up.
You spent all of that.
I had the Lord Emperor in this ballroom.
Spent all of that time and effort planning this party. What's your butler's name? Your main head butler.
His main butler's name. I'm gonna say it's a weird name. It's Thrum. Thrum. Thrum.
Okay.
And it's a dwarf. A stoutly old dwarf named Thrum. He never cared to ask the last name, even though dwarves tend to be proud of their family names, but he believes that the help is above that. He's above the help. And he's like, where is Thrum? Where is he? Where's my champagne?
Yeah,
I need champagne. There should be champagne flowing from the statue. 2 spouts, I said.
As you say this, you hear a platter kind of rattle with the glass and a ashtray cigar.
Thank God.
Fresh prep for you. You see Thrum come through the curtain, open the curtain, and kind of with this platter, champagne and cigars. You question, and he sets the tray on the table that's kind of up there next to the couple of chairs. As you sometimes sit up there and watch the enjoyment of the people.
He snags a cigar, just quickly whips it, not even really looking.
You see Thrum quickly kind of light up a little tinderbox thing to kind of light it up for you.
That's fine. I have my own light. He pulls out a little clip, and almost completely not noticing, he takes a second and presses down. He's clips the cigar, nursing his thumb a bit, remembering the same bite on the thumb from the crow. Doesn't have anything to do with that, does it?
As you cut your finger, you see that the skylight that you have above the ballroom, this large glass raised skylight that pretty much lets in the daylight. You see a crow kind of land on the glass, walk a little bit, and then fly off.
Leave me, Thrum. I don't need you.
So,
go attend to the guests.
There's actually someone who to see you. Should I send him up?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Send him up.
As he goes...
Tell him to take off his shoes. The front door this time.
The 5, maybe 10 minutes pass, and you see your bookie. What's your bookie's name?
He's pretty good friends with this bookie.
Yeah, you've been working with him for a couple years. He's covered a lot of your lost bets. He usually keeps up with a lot of your debts and kind of things that you owe due to gambling and other excessive spending. He's almost like your accountant. And he's kind of kept track of everything that's happened in the past few years. Saw your growth and slow fine.
I'll say his name is Shar. Shar Silvertine. Good buddies. We known each other since he first broke positive in a gambling hall coming back to Millennium.
You've known him for a while. Y'all have gambled together quite a bit. A lot of the rackets in Millennium he has control of. A lot of the gambling halls and stuff like that. He comes up.
A lot of power. Okay.
He comes up with his own fresh bottle of champagne and an extra flute, and he comes and sits with you and beautiful party. As he kind of crosses his legs, you see he is in his socks.
Welcome, Silvers.
Yes,
Can I get you?
yes. I think I've got what I need. Do you have another cigar, maybe?
Yeah, of course. Always keep a spare. And he pulls out a little, almost like pocketbook, flips it open,
Okay.
just hands it out.
You see him borrow your little snip, and he pulls his little thing light out and lights it up. Pours himself a champagne, and he tops your glass off also.
Thank you.
How's the party seem to be going? Seems a little slow tonight.
Yeah, slow is not a good word for it.
Yeah, you've got a lot of just the riffraff here tonight, not me.
I don't even understand it.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't.
Is there like a holiday today I'm not aware about?
Not that I know of.
I usually pack double in here.
It's usually pretty busy and loud and music, and it's really.
Maybe Thrum didn't set out all the invites.
He might be slacking.
He's an old man. He's forgetful.
So, we've had a couple of requests from a few people. They've been discussing a couple things that I know you don't want to talk about it right now. It's a party and all, but they've been discussing that you owe quite the outstanding amount. And you see him pull out his little notebook and flip through it to a page that's tabbed. And he slows down and starts flipping.
Silvers, buddy, come on. Put away the book. It's not time.
It is time for that. It's been time for that for a long time. And I didn't know of a better day than now to... They might come for the things that you have. Because
Nonsense. They'd never come for me.
not you, per se. But the things that you possess. This place, almost like a foreclosure.
Foreclosure? I am a lord, a marquis. I was given a title by the Lord Emperor himself. If they think they can take this house away, they gotta take it up to the big man. All right?
Well, that's the problem. He already gave his green light to go ahead and handle whatever needs to be reconciled. He's been confronted with your debts, and he covered you for a long time. I understand why he's not here tonight.
He
hasn't been here the last few times, has he?
Sheila drops the cigar like one would discard like a cigarette, and he stamps on it. He puts it out with his foot. That cigar alone probably cost like tons of gold pieces. And he just discards it like trash. He says, "Yeah, well, the Emperor doesn't know what he's doing." I mean, seriously. What, is he just gonna discard me? You know how many people in this town I saved? Yeah, you know what? I'll save more. He will need
Roll
my
me a persuasion
services.
check real quick.
Okay.
As you say that he needs me and that you will be doing
15, and I believe he has a charisma modifier 4.
Ooh, so
So
19.
it's a 19. He'll
Well,
need.
he's been your friend for the longest. He has the best interest for you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's almost just giving you a warning of what he's overheard and been confronted with.
Mm-hmm. Sheila immediately takes this the wrong way and is like, "You came here on purpose, didn't you? You knew there would be a low turnout, and just to rub this in my face."
No, they are gonna be here in the morning. If I didn't tell you, you would have been surprised, and it would have been a morning. Okay, if I feel that I at least need to tell you.
So what? I'm just supposed to run away, leave all this stuff behind for them to take?
Yes, not run away. I wouldn't say run away, but I wouldn't stand in the way of them, obviously.
No. I worked too hard for all of this. All of this. This is all mine. No way. I will have a plan.
You say it's all yours, and you hear that landing of that crow back on the skylight. And he taps once, twice, 3 times. And then kind of walks across and sits up on.
He was in the middle of kind of pulling out another cigar while he was having that little rant, and he just hears those footsteps, and he chucks the thing at the roof of the ballroom, and it causes such a loud clang. Everyone in the room can hear it.
Okay, so you throw it up there, and it hits the glass, ding, and the flapping of the bird he flies up, but he does come back and land in a different spot. You see him walk across the glass and almost turn his head and look through and look almost directly at you, and you see this flash of almost a white eye flash over, and Silver looks at you and he's, "I'm coming to have the last drink with you before all of this happens," and he pours you another one. Cheers to what was a barren ship.
Cheers. Eye twitches at hearing the word "was."
And you see him sip it real quick, and he reaches over and snuffs his cigar. He's probably a little through it, and snuffs the cigar and kind of sits it there. And he goes, "You might need that." And puts his glass down and half bottle of the champagne there. And I don't know if I will see you anytime soon, but it was good. I hope I can get some of my money back too, but we've been friends for quite a while. I will let that stand, but others don't feel the same.
Yeah, great seeing you again. You can get the hell out of my house.
And he snatches the champagne up and he heads out.
Yeah, see ya. Oi, Thrum. Tell him to leave. Party's over. We're done.
Everybody out?
Yeah, everybody get out.
Okay, and you see Thrum go down there, and he picks up this silver pan. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. The Lord says the night is over. We shall exit the front door, please, everyone. Gather your things. Don't forget your shoes. And I'll have a great night.
Stands there at the balcony, just gripping the banister, furious, seething with rage, watching them all leave, and knowing that it takes way less time for this small amount of people to leave.
Yeah, you see a few of the women there that you've known for quite some time. They kind of come together and they
get out, out,
snickering at you as they kind of rush and grab their shoes and head out the door. He was always a weird one. He never wanted us to wear our shoes in here. It's so cold. The floor's so cold. I can't stand it anymore. Let's go to the tavern. They kind of, all of them start to funnel out slowly, but surely start to funnel out. Finish your cigar. What do you do before the night's up? Anything in particular?
Ruminate. Mostly just stand around pacing, thinking to himself.
Up and down the corridors, looking at the home. Beautiful.
Just examining it while...
Beautiful home that you've lived in for the last, 5, 6 years maybe?
Yeah. He's focused on a portrait of himself, a huge portrait hanging up in one of the hallways, and he just stares at that the most. It's a portrait of him basically at his finest. He looks sharp, well-dressed, handsome smile, perfectly shaved, manicured face, and he stares at that, and he sees in his mind the person he used to be before that. And nothing makes him angrier than thinking that he used to not look like this. Damn bird.
Yeah, and as you say that, damn bird.
Damn bird.
You hear down the hallway, because this hallway connects directly to the ballroom. You hear tapping on glass. Tap, tap, tap.
He walks over to the ballroom and he stares at that. I already forgot the word for it.
It's a skylight.
Skylight.
Yeah.
He stares at it. Is the crow there?
Yeah, he's there. As he kind of turns his head and looks at you with one eye through the glass.
He slowly makes his way down to the front door, opens it, and he just shouts like, "What is it? What do you want from me?"
You hear a caw from above the house you hear flapping of wings.
Don't
And it comes down.
caw at me.
And it caws again, and it kind of lands maybe 5-10 feet in front of you, and it kind of jumps kind of towards you a little bit.
What, doing a stupid little dance again?
No. Well, I was just checking in on you.
So
Your progress of self-destruction.
now you talk? Oh, you could just squawk all day. Now now that you've literally brought yourself down to my level.
This, I guess, if you want to put it that way, I had to bring myself to your level, which is kind of low. I just wanted to hear from you. Are you ready to go to work yet?
No, I've been working. I've been
Not
working.
what you promised. Is it? You haven't done what you've promised.
Well, neither have you.
Ever.
Yeah.
I've done more for you. You think you would be here again if it wasn't?
He pulls out a single penny. And he's like, I haven't been able to stare at this fucking thing and turn it into 100.
And as you pull it back, you feel the weight triple. And I told you, all you had to do was do what I bidded when I bid it, and you haven't done any of it.
Well, you haven't told me what to do.
I did, and you didn't go. I told you to go to Linroy and find the children, but you didn't go.
I found some children. I donated to the poor. I donated to orphanages. They have much
That's
better
not
lives.
the ones that I mean.
Okay. Sure. Thanks for the 50, by the way.
And as you pocket it, you feel it gets light again. Just like that, you will lose everything. And I will also be gone.
Well, you know what? I never needed you anyways. I did all that by myself. You didn't give me any powers. I made myself to the top. Me. Not you.
Brought yourself to the bottom. I helped you the first time. I made it so that you had pool in the city's I made it so that you were able to sleep in a bed and have shoes on your feet. I made it so that you were able to shower and smell good every day.
He's genuinely in
Now
disbelief.
you say you've done all this
I-
by yourself.
I did.
With everyone else's money. Is by yourself. Requesting assistance from everyone else but those who offered it.
No, that. You promised me power.
I did, and
Like
you abused what I gave you, and
It's
then
like-
I stopped it just like that.
You too. They all come here, and when I'm at my lowest, to gloat at me.
I thought you were high and mighty.
I
High and mighty as he kind of calls at you. Almost as a laugh. And this is the first time you've ever heard a crow laugh. And he kind of backs up. We will see you in a few days. And he
I bet you.
flaps his wings and takes to the sky.
I bet you will! And he shakes his fist. He stares at the penny.
You felt the weight of that 50 piece. That gold piece in your hands. You knew that difference in that. And you've touched so many of them. Now with your purse so light.
Yeah, we'll see.
And all of your names signed away in debt.
He sits there and he just stares at the sky and he's like, we'll see, yeah, we'll see. I didn't have any powers. I did that all by myself. I will fix this all
You
by
see
myself.
that. You see that the certainty and confidence and everything almost will leave you at once. The ability to be so sure of yourself feels empty now.
I will think of something.
So you take.
I'll think of something. I'll get out of this. I always come out on top. Always come out on top.
You see Thrum come at the door. And he's kind of looking at you funny as you were talking to this bird and yelling. And as soon as it flew away, you were just yelling into the sky. He didn't hear none of it, but a one-sided conversation. Are you okay?
Oh!
Is everything okay?
He runs. His hair definitely got a little shook up, and he runs his hand through it, slicks it back. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything will be.
Shall I make you a nightcap and get you rested up?
Yeah, and spot of brandy.
Definitely. All right.
Absolutely.
You hungry at all? We can get you a cake.
No, I couldn't eat another bite.
Alrighty. And I'll have this into your room. So he does. He has that sent to your room. Describe your room. How elegant.
Unnecessarily large for a bedroom. Like
Small ballroom.
huge, not even like bigger than a king size bed. It's got like this perfect framing with like curtains on it.
The big family wide one. It's like freaking two kings in one.
Exactly. It's enormous. There's like an entire setup for a desk, a writing desk, and just kind of like tables and chairs.
Just
Like
fillers.
there's just like enough room to chat and hang out in
it's
a bedroom.
Yeah, because
It's even got its own fireplace.
yeah, why not? Of
Yeah.
course, it's an elaborate. You use it as a gathering room if you have women over. It's
Oh, yeah.
a lavish, probably 15-foot ceilings with real tall windows, thick curtains tied with pretty drapes, all with like the gold rope that ties it up around the edge. Huge fireplace, and he obviously Thrum has a fire going for you.
Absolutely.
As
I always have it every night.
Yep. As he sits the saucer down, I brought you some cakes either way, and I do hope you have a good night. Rest well. As he goes and turns to go.
Thrum, before you go.
Hello? Yes.
He takes a penny and he flicks it.
Thank you.
For your good service.
That's a good start. I guess I haven't paid in a month, but...
Yeah, it's barely a tip. It's barely anything. It's a complete pittance, but he thinks that he's being so generous right now.
So generous. He's got to feel something somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a few minutes and sip your drink in front of the fire and consider everything that's happened in a short few hours. Is there anything that crosses your mind that you feel that you can do to rectify any of this?
He's currently thinking about just who he's gonna see to get loans. Like he's just like, maybe I can use what wealth I have in my pockets to gamble it bigger. Maybe if I can just triple it, quadruple it, I can keep the house. Or it's like maybe if I just get another loan, I can still keep my furniture. I can get all that. He's just in complete denial, coming up with like loops and loops of just where can he get more money.
Scheme after scheme
Mm-hmm.
to at least secure one, rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of deal. So you sit in a chair and kind of nod off there, still in your suit, probably unbuttoned, just nod off there with your little empty saucer and cup as you just sit in the chair in front of the fireplace. You wake up that next morning to thrum banging at your door. Kind of a nervous bang, not a normal knock.
Now they've come to collect.
And he knocks and knocks.
He opens the door. He's still like waking up slowly, just like.
There's a few gentlemen here. I think you should see them as soon as possible.
Tell them I'll be right there.
So you take your time.
Sweet ass time.
You take your time and kind of one of your finest suits on. Clean your mustache and kind of trim your beard. Fix your hair. Look good going down there.
Sporting.
Yeah, like nothing's happened. So you take your time, get ready. You go downstairs, and as you do hear that boom, boom, boom. Tell him to hurry up! And then a couple minutes later, boom, boom, boom! I'm sick of waiting! And you go to the door?
Yeah. He strides out that door.
Confident. And as soon as you stride out the door, you see two gentlemen accompanying one of the larger bank CEOs. Pretty much a CEO.
I don't know what word they would use in fantasy, but we'll say CEO.
Yeah, CEO. His head one of the main guys. He's not probably not the owner of the bank, but he's one of their main guys, and there are two big collectors with him. So he do you think you could accompany us? We need to take you to the office and discuss some matters at hand that have come to our attention. And you see him kind of motion towards this horse-drawn carriage. It's black with two really beautiful stallions at the front. Black carriage, and the two gentlemen kind of step out of the way, and he kind of waves you onto the carriage.
Of course.
I've
got nothing but time.
The two of you get inside, and you feel the carriage kind of sink as the two gentlemen get on the back. They get on the back, you hear the guy at the head whip the reins and pop the horses, and they take off. It probably takes 5-10 minutes to get through town. Early morning, there's quite a bit of dock traffic and stuff happening. People out getting ready for the day. You get to Millennium Bank, the largest bank in the city.
Right.
Owned by another lord that lives there also. Way wealthier than you. One of the benefactors that he's been to your parties a couple times. You know, you've probably had a handful, 20 parties so far over the past 5 years.
Definitely.
He's been to maybe 3 of them. One of the first ones that the Emperor went to, he was there.
Oh yeah.
Because who's gonna miss a party that the Emperor's at?
Absolutely.
It takes you time to get there, and he sits there quietly and kind of flipping through some notes in a book, in a little journal notebook that he has. And as you arrive, you hear the horses kind of be pulled on, and they nicker a little bit, and the 2 gentlemen get off the back, and then the carriage raises, and one of them opens the door, and he kind of ushers you out. They kind of walk on either side of you as you get to the bank. They take you in, sit you in kind of waiting room area, and just tell you to hold on for a few minutes. The 2 guards kind of stand by the front door and kind of keep an eye on you and other people, patrons in the bank. So anything you want to do while you're sitting here?
Well, currently he's fighting off the instinct to flee, but he knows they're watching the door, and so he just pretends to put on a happy smile.
Okay. So they probably 5, 10, 15 minutes pass, and you see the main head honcho of the bank. We're gonna call him Brandon.
All right.
Old, gray-haired gentleman, kind of skinny. Has quite a hard time walking. He's wearing this really nice 3-piece blue, dark blue, almost a navy blue tux, white tee under it.
Incredible suit.
Tight. Yeah, beautiful suit. Compared to yours, it is definitely a beautiful suit.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all probably have the same tailor. He kind of they're discussing something, and he looks at you, and he nods and kind of points to his office.
Sheila gets up and walks over as best he can and says, "Looking sharp today, bud?"
Well,
Huh?
thank you. I love the suit. I
Thank you.
wanted it in black like that, but they said it was a little more expensive. The dyes that they used were excessively.
Only the finest.
Obviously only the finest.
Of course, yes.
I'll tell
Yeah.
Marquis to definitely tailor it in for me. Anyways, so it's come to our attention that you have not paid in quite a bit of time. Do you know when your last payment was?
Well, I'm sure old Silver's handling it. He's...
Well, Silver said he was going to talk to you, but he didn't.
Oh, really?
Yes, he.
Haven't seen him in a while.
We did have a conversation with Silver. He said that he was going to discuss some repayments with you, but.
Well, I haven't heard a lick of that. So, I mean.
Well, since you're here, we can
wait until
we can discuss it now. The repayments are going to be paid in full as of today. Well, partially in full.
Yeah, partially.
Partially. We have some collectors headed to your estate. The Lord Emperor said that we shouldn't have any issues with collecting some of the things that are owed. You seem to have put everything on the collateral at one point.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
It
I
says,
did that.
And he looks down and he pulls up this signed over deed that's the residence properly, right? Is that the right residence?
That does look like my signature.
Yeah, it's we've had it for a year or so. We expected it to be paid off sooner, but you kept borrowing against it. How can you continue to borrow against something you borrowed against?
Well, it's...
Which banker let you do this? Was it Marjorie? Marjorie? Was it Marjorie?
No, not Marjorie, but I imagine she has some too.
I've had to sign off on it, I think. I'll have to talk to her on that. Anyways.
Well, have you consulted Tinel yet? Over at First Legal? They've
been. I think everyone's. So last night you had your party. We had a formal meeting. And it seems that you have surpassed your usefulness. And your expenditures are excessive.
Well, now, listen. I can pay all. There's no need to foreclose, to take anything. This is
you already
total
signed,
misunderstanding.
You signed the deed over.
I'm pretty sure I still had 2 more months left on that loan.
On that one, what about the previous 2? We've kind of come up concurrent on those. They are like 4 months behind.
Can we talk about refinancing options?
I thought you did that on the last 2.
Well,
I hate to do it, and as he seems that you're getting a little heated and frustrated. He kind of brings this little bell in his desk drawer. And you see the 2 guards that were at the front door come in to each side.
Need for any of this.
The collectors, as he looks to the 2 gentlemen, the collectors will be at your property. He looks at his watch. Probably within the hour.
Well, listen, can't we talk about an extension? A few more days.
Extensions have been drawn out extensively. We're at our end.
Well, now, surely there must be some kind of misunderstanding here. Maybe you've got me confused for the wrong person.
Sheila Winthrop Harburry, right? Is that your true name, Mr. Harburry?
He's debating whether to lie in his head.
Or is it Stephen Harburry, as you said it was?
That's my cousin?
Stephen is your cousin?
Yeah.
Well, you're Sheila then. You owe quite an extensive debt across the...
Yeah. I guess
You've been racking up quite the... You're lucky we're letting you go today. We are going to collect the things that we see fit to pay off your debts. And that will be it, pretty much. You may want to gather a few clothes or something from the house, but as of the moment, there were people en route. So we'll if you have...
Most generous of you.
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
Most generous.
And as we did in your other little story, he's going to request your investments. Because...
Which
it was...
he has to give.
Yeah, see, I see that... I kind of want that suit. And he kind of pulls this...
Sure your little grubby fingers would fit into it?
He pulls this kind of worn cloak off of the rack, little hat rack he's got there. He's... gentlemen, can you escort him to the privy? And I would really like that suit as part of his return payments.
He stands up. No need.
Make sure we collect the other ones from the domicile. I am really interested in those. Might as well bring the whole wardrobe with it.
Just come on! You don't need to do that. That's absurd. Just take the house.
You can have a suit out of the house, but I want that finery that you have on, and I do like that color. I think he'll be able. We're almost the same size. I think we'll be able to tailor that to fit me very well. I might be a little more slender than you.
Well.
So he does
choke your fat neck.
He does request your comfy suit, and as soon as you take it off, put this cloak on, the two gentlemen grab you by either side and escort you out. They escort you back to the carriage and back to your house to grab the few little things that you're going to be allowed to grab.
Yeah.
What would be the things that you were going to grab?
Grabs a suit, bottle of brandy, and as much things as he can jam in his pocket. Silverware, fineries.
Anything on the way that you think will be valuable.
Definitely.
Kind of grab.
Yeah. Things that you could just fit in his pocket. Just quickly, like rummaging through your drawers.
Rummaging through your stuff. And you probably grab a few hundred gold worth of jewelry that you've kept in your room.
Absolutely.
And stick that in pockets of a suit that hasn't been taken yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not the best, but it is still a nice suit. And
it's the best I have currently.
you are escorted to your room. You grab your things, and then you are escorted out of the house. And as soon as you get outside the house, you see this caravan of wagons with loads of large moving people that start to enter one group by group and start loading wagons. Any type of furniture of any value, which probably all of it is worth quite a pretty penny.
Absolutely.
Is being gathered. Different, and you see that almost each wagon is from a different bank or a different bookie or a different person that you owe money to. There was a large meeting last night on your behalf. On your behalf, because you have squandered so many people's money and your name as well.
Bottom feeders, the lot of you. And ravens, vultures, crows.
And as soon as you say crow, you look up and on a house across the street, there is a crow. And you see that glint of that eye flash at you. And he flies towards the docks.
Bastards, a lot of them. And he begins walking the same path the crow.
The dock.
As begrudgingly as he can.
And on your route there, you roll me a perception check real quick.
Wow. That's a 16.
16? So on your way there, you know this apothecary that's down the street, kind of close to the dock ward. You see two brothers. That one is quite scarred. He's been through some stuff. His eyes are white over, almost like a milky color. And you see his brothers kind of leading him. They tie up a horse and they head into the apothecary. They both look pretty ragged. One of them's covered in blood. And they enter the apothecary and are there for probably 30, 45 minutes as you kind of continue to stroll past and down to the docks. You probably know a few of the dock ship owners.
I owned property.
You owned property. You had a lot of
nice shipping business.
Mercantile stuff come in off a boat. So you requested different captains to bring you different things from different areas.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know Maurice is a ship captain that owns a big red sailed ship that's at the dock at the moment. It's a dual mast. I forget what it's called. It is. Is it a sloop?
Sloop?
Sloop? Yeah, it's a big dual mast sloop.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Sure.
And you see them unloading some crates of cargo and somebody messaging on chat. Unloading cargo. You see the captain kind of telling people what to do. Do you approach?
He looks around in the sky, just for a brief moment, like
high up in the crow's nest.
Yeah, he approaches. Jack Maurice.
Oh.
Hey, friend. How you been?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, never been better. How's the business going?
Oh, it's always good. Mercantile from them areas. It's always a busy season right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Gotta get it in before the weather gets bad.
So, I came because, I own some of those shipments. How much have I made? Goods.
Hard to say. You see, he looks over on the ship and he calls his first mate over. Her name is Lusu. She's wearing a blue bandana. It's got her hair tied back. It's blonde and curly. Really pretty, dark tan. And he asks her, what kind of mercantile did you send over? What are you selling?
He started, purchased some steak in, a fine china, pottery, really nice, expensive,
Saucers.
decorational,
saucers
pottery.
and teacups and all kinds of stuff like that.
So he invested in a way to just ship all of these nice things around to the different nobles and.
Well, we haven't sold quite as much as you'd want, but there's maybe 40 dragons in it right now.
40?
40. You see him unloading crates, and it has your.
All of these are unsold?
Harburry on it. We couldn't sell much of it. They like the steel way more.
Steel?
Yeah.
When does anyone ever care about steel? It's all about silver, gold, and the fine marbles.
Well, not everybody has your finances.
No, you know what? Yeah, 40 dragons. I'll take it. Absolutely. Here, thank you so much.
Yeah, well, not a problem. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Is that all the only reason you came out? Are you doing that hard on the...
No! What? No, I just, listen, I'm just doing the rounds,
Okay.
Seeing how my investments are doing.
Okay, usually does it, but okay.
Yeah, well, Silver's busy, so I timed my schedule,
Why not? Have a nice stroll. It's a beautiful
Exactly.
day. It's a beautiful day. And as you're sitting there talking to him, you see a couple of the wagons with your stuff kind of pass by the dock. and slow and steady because they don't want to break any of this really beautiful furniture that they're hauling.
Yeah, Well, listen, have you seen any crows around here?
And as you say crow, when you look up on the mast and up in the crow's nest, you do see that
ironic
black crow sitting on the rim of the crow's nest.
Well, listen, I need to see this cargo off personally. So, one last shipment. See if we can get it all sold. Maybe you need a.
You want to go to Ralberg?
Is that? Yeah, exactly. You know what? Exactly.
Ralberg would be right over. This would be Ralberg, right over here.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah. There's a few nobles I was in exchange with. We were talking letters. They were very interested in my china, so I wanted to go over there and I guess. Yeah, sell all this.
Oh, I guess we'll load it up again.
Yeah,
It is going to cost a little bit to transport it. It's like 20 dragons, I'm assuming.
Sure. Can we take that down to 10? I'm going to be here.
You're going, correct?
Yeah.
Do we have to feed you? We'll make it 40. It is a couple-day trip.
You know what? 30 now. 10 for getting me safely there at the end. How about that?
I think we can work that out.
Excellent. Perfect. I don't want anything to happen to my handsome mug. I gotta bring all my...
We make sure you get there. Lucy, can you get him a quarter, right? Okay, she'll handle you.
Of course.
She'll give you one of the small bunks downstairs.
Nothing a little more lavish for an old friend?
Well, it's a quote. You could sleep in a hammock if you like.
No, I'll take the quarters. That sounds great. Just
I
perfect.
pay this much. And as you do that, you see those. You're sitting there talking to him, and you board the ship. You see those two brothers, kind of stroll up to the dock, stroll up to Marquise, and have a conversation with Marquise. Also, do you go down into the ship, or do you stay on the deck?
He's only passively looking, just because sheer curiosity of recognizing the exact same people again. It's like he's sitting on the bow of the ship, holding on to the railings and staring out the exact same way he was holding onto the banister of his balcony, just observing and thinking.
As you hear that call resonate throughout the harbor.
And he has nothing left to throw.
Almost magically resonates throughout the harbor. As it watches you like a hawk, but like a crow.
Yeah. He, so desperately wants to chuck something at that damn crow, but he has nothing. Nothing left to throw.
Okay, so you see Marky talk to those two gentlemen for probably like 5-10 minutes. And he motions over to Lucy, and you see her lead one of the brothers into down under the ship. And a few moments later, the other brother follows him in. The day pretty much passes quickly as probably an hour after you board, the ship sets sail. It's going to take you like a day and a half to get to Rawberg, but it is a smooth sail. It's not choppy waters, and I think that's where we're going to leave it off for today.
Okay.
Because we're going to come to a conclusion where everybody meets up.
All right.
We run our one shot coming up.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'm excited to see how everybody gets together. I got Ben Tuesday, Caroline Wednesday, and then we're gonna get together another Friday that Ryan's in town, and we'll run a one shot and kind of merge everybody together.
Okay.
We're gonna be bringing everybody into Lenore.
All right.
That's where we're gonna start our session 1.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, definitely.
Great session.
Yeah, great session. Any questions or anything for any of us?
I've got nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. You guys ready to come back for session 0 or session 1? It would be session 0.
Technically, we already did that.
Yeah, I know. And we didn't get to film it. It didn't even film.
It didn't even film.
It should have recorded on Twitch, but the stream, the VOD wasn't set to record. Now I got it recorded into OBS and to Twitch.
Sick.
So we got double, and then we'll make some thumbnails and shorts out of everything.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're gonna do I want to bring everybody in, and we're gonna do a scripted video for our Kickstarter.
Sick. All right.
Which will be coming up probably in the next week or maybe week and a half or so. We'll get that done. I got to go out of town the 22nd for work for 5 days.
Sure.
And then we'll probably do something after that for one or two one shots to bring everybody cumulatively together. Because you, Ryan, Deontay are all headed, and Ty are all headed to the same